leaks and taking the shoe off and go, "Ooh, that rank."
Sure.
That's
No,
what a
but I've
leak's
had
like.
Shepard do that.
Well, that's what a leak smells like. But mix dirty foot smell with onion, and that's what a leak smells like. And you can't get rid of it, no matter what. It's one of those things where if you eat it, you can't brush your you can try to brush your teeth, but the smell isn't gonna go away. You're just gonna smell like leeks for a couple days. It's gross. And some dude was just sitting there, just munching on them like they were chips.
Okay,
like,
I have a quick question. Might be racially insensitive, but were they Asian?
No.
No! I lost
That's
my
different
present in the water. It
Oh,
bounced
no!
into the river.
Oh no!
You lost your what?
The
I
present.
shot a present out of the sky, and as they bounced one tile,
They do.
it bounced off the ground and into the river, and my guy got the most scared face.
Oh no!
I want food, but I'm too scared to ask my dad for snacks.
Yeah, Asian people just love leeks.
So do
One of
black
my
people.
favorite jokes in any animated movie ever was Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs 2 when they're in the boat,
There's a leak on
and
the
one of them,
boat?
there's a leak in the boat, and then the leak looks at him and yells. Love it. Gold.
That was a
Comedy
good joke.
gold.
That was a good joke.
Still remembered to this day. Oh god damn it! I didn't get the shortcut. Oh, you're dumb. You are dumb. Why didn't you do that?
Also, remember that teacup I found when I moved in that had the cat on it?
God damn
Yeah.
it.
Now it's just also a centerpiece in my apartment. Because I figured, it's not haunted. It hasn't killed me yet, so.
It's.
Ooh, speaking of haunted things that well, someone died. There was a. I was cleaning out. I was cleaning out the last little bit of my apartment, and in the very top shelf of a closet next to the door that we never looked at. Apparently, there's a big memorial paper.
Oh.
It's the kind of paper that you get when you go to a funeral and they hand out the sheets of this is what the schedule is. And information about the person, which you should just know that anyways. I mean, I have no idea. I threw it back up there. I'll leave it for the next people.
Just keep it going.
I mean, she died in 2016, so
Ooh.
I don't know how long the people before me lived there. Could have been there even longer. I don't know. I'm disappointed we found nothing interesting in this place except for a single Nerf dart. So there's a bit of a story there.
I found this really cute. It's like a little, I don't know, espresso cup because it's only 3 inches tall. It's got a little handle, but then it's got a waving cat on it. Here, I'm gonna take
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, I know the waving cat. Like the Japanese waving cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. The money cat.
Yeah. I can't believe I didn't unlock the fucking shortcut. How do I get... I gotta find that long staircase again.
God, this is.
Look at how well they're chasing me. It's actually very impressive.
Well,
Oh,
here's the
never
thing,
mind.
Well, bye.
Very impressive, as I said.
I mean, the rest of them are.
That's the guy with the demon titanite. You stupid little mushroom. Get up here. I mean, I probably have a lot by now anyways. 32. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm doing fine on demon titanite.
Yeah, it's a little
that's very
Monica Neko.
It's the smallest cup. I found it just in the, oh, there's a squirrel outside. Hi.
She actually has the mind of a dog, though.
Oh, he's a chunky baby.
In the middle of a sentence, then there is a squirrel.
There are many squirrels outside my
Oh, he's
my
really
patio
cute.
door.
He's so chubby. I need to get feed and put feed outside.
When I was a kid, because I was very mean, I named a squirrel outside of the school after the fat kid in class because it was a very fat squirrel.
Yeah.
I wasn't elementary, okay? Kids are evil.
Nicholas.
Dude, I had a weird thing of never caring when people made fun of me for being fat. I just go, yeah, and
No, yeah, he didn't really seem that offended by it either. But then again, I was a kid, so who knows?
yeah, no, it never bothered me to the point where it upset one kid because he was trying to bully me, and I just went, but you're factually correct. I am very fat, and he just kind of paused, and he's like, no, but that's supposed to upset you, and I'm like, but why?
Oh, there's a boy. Skeleton's coming with me.
Ow. Oh, wait, do I
Oh,
have spicy?
That said, I was also the smartass
Oh,
that when a
guys.
kid in like 5th grade went, "You're a faggot," I went, "I'm not a bundle of twigs." And
I'm
he
not a
just got-
cigarette.
He got very baffled by that because he didn't know that was in the original definition.
So,
And so I
what?
told him to look it up, and he did. And then he was even more upset because he couldn't use the term for whatever reason afterwards. Like his logic was, well, it's a real word now.
Dude, you won that. Definitely won that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Raise hand.
Rachel.
Rachel.
I don't like how my pot is steaming.
I don't like how my pot is.
Well, just, it's fine.
Oh, I
But
missed.
I have a problem because like my kitchen is so small.
It's
I
same.
have 2 cabinets above my kitchen sink can reach just fine. And then I have like a weird cabinet above my stove, but because my stove sticks so far out, I can't ever reach it on the top shelf. So I literally have a pair of tongs hanging up that I have to grab shit.
Oh, that's incredible.
Like, I feel like being around 5'9", 5'10" is just perfect. I can reach things high up. I don't hit my head on things that often. It's good.
Yeah, get ready for when we move in together. I can't fucking reach this thing. You need to get it.
That's my life now with the 2 other people that live here.
The fuck? Did I
You're
turn
not
this?
that much taller than Randy.
Not much, but it still happens. He's better at dealing with things than my mom though.
I go over there. Yeah. We're good. We found it. Get the fucking shortcut. Goodbye, skeleton.
I'll eat my ramen and then I'll draw Nolan.
I was sitting there having a moment of thought, like the same thing that I had the other day, which was just, man, I don't want to work. And then I'm like, man, it is simultaneously Wednesday and Thursday for me.
Yep. Welcome to third shift. I kind of
Well,
I
more like
couldn't
welcome
ever
to
do it.
10-hour shifts.
that too. It said pick up for a second. Please let me loot this ribcage.
What is happening with this?
I'm just mashing A. Please, I saw
Why
it.
is it not
I
letting you?
saw it for a second.
This is so strange. And anything
He's done it.
Anything is like super helpful because you never know if it's going to be a completely rare item or not.
Well, the enemies drop. Okay, so like an enemy drop. Let's say that was supposed to be a scimitar, probably. I missed the chest last time. And then it turned into a large Titanite shard. It's going to be a large Titanite shard every time because it replaced the scimitar, basically. So I knew what it was,
yeah.
but I still wanted it.
No, I just mean like if we don't know what that thing has yet, it
Oh,
could
yeah.
still be super important. I want one to get somehow programmed with a key item.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like this one guy drops like 7 keys to like whatever particular room.
I mean, I do need some.
Oh,
Don't I need a key
hey.
item?
Okay.
So I figured out why when you planted all of those white roses, you got purples. Because if you plant enough white roses together, purple will show up.
What?
Magic.
If you plant enough red roses together, black roses will show up.
What?
If you plant orange roses together, blue roses will show up.
That's not how plant work.
Ooh,
Well, who knows how plant work?
wildflowers. Oh, if you plant a bunch of white wildflowers together, you get blue wildflowers.
I hate this. It's not how colors work.
Shh, just let it
I'm
happen.
so sad my Joy-Con broke again. I can't play
My
Animal
Joy-Con is
Crossing.
breaking, but I just have the controller.
Yeah, but my controller is only wired, which means I have to play it on a TV. And
Mm.
Animal Crossing is the go-to, like, in-bed.
So, Nick, I found something horrible.
Yeah.
It comes from the fact that I just found a centipede in Animal Crossing. You know that because like this whole thing with the, you know, coronavirus, everybody's like, hey, yeah, man, stop eating like bats and shit.
What the fuck was that interaction? Oh, God.
That was really wild. I just saw what happened.
I love almost killing it in one shot.
But
Anyways, bats?
yeah. So like the whole thing with the coronavirus, they found back in like 2007 that there was this sickness that people were contracting because everybody was eating these fucking bats.
You should not be eating bats to begin with, I don't think. There's just not much meat
Well,
on them.
Well, that's the thing is Chinese markets love to just have people eat just
things.
whatever.
Yes, that's true.
Fuck! I lost one of the little floral mantises that Rachel has. I can catch every other problem when I lose that one, apparently.
Why did I do that?
But the thing is, as a result of that, I was like, what other weird animals do, like, Asian countries just eat that they probably just shouldn't be eating?
That's probably a lot.
Yeah, and I looked into it, and one of the things that people do in, I think, Japan as well as China, is they get those big, evil-looking centipedes.
Oh, no.
And what they'll do is they'll get a glass of, like, alcohol.
Okay.
And they'll boil the alcohol in a frying pan, but they'll do it in a way where it's, like, contained in the glass.
Okay.
Right? And so while it's heating up the glass that contains the alcohol, they will then dunk the centipede in, and the centipede will just scream because its interior is coming out, basically, like a lobster.
What?
Like a lobster. Like, you know, when you stick the
yeah.
lobsters in the hot water, and like if you boil a lobster slowly, that never happens because it dies before and its shell depressurizes, right? But if you just chuck it right in, then its insides boil up, and that's why it makes the hissing sound. So these people are just shoving centipedes, like arm-length centipedes, in things of alcohol, and then their bodies are just going, and then they just eat them, like the shell included. It's like, who? I don't want to sound rude because I don't know like what the culture of that particular province is or whatever. But it's like, my guys, do you not see how horrifying it is to, like, boil alive a massive centipede and then eat the centipede? It just visually is scary to watch. Like, that's something you imagine seeing in a 2001 to 2005 era sci-fi movie.
Yeah, where it's about the future and everybody's eating, like, crickets and Soylent Green.
Well,
yeah.
Like, you get, like, the bondage gear-looking villain who comes on screen, right? And he's sitting there in front of his vast display of wealth and weirdness, but then they take the tray and lift up the platter's cover, and it's covered in, like, live centipedes, and he just lifts one up and eats one. It's like, what are you doing? Like, that's what you would see in a movie, and instead it's these people doing it in China. That's people eat weird shit everywhere, but that's the weirdest one that I've learned about recently.
Where did he come from? Sorry, the grass man just came out of the crystals.
I just saw that. That was very jarring.
I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, this is a small man of grass.
Some states are releasing inmates because the coronavirus is spreading.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're releasing anybody that has less than 30 days left, and they're also like arresting less, but they might be doing even more now.
I hear, ironically though, those are people that are probably safer just in the jail.
I mean, if one person gets it though, it's not.
No.
Oh no, that might hurt a lot.
That involves actually like
I'm alive
in the jail in the first place who has it.
Oh yeah, but that's gonna happen eventually. I mean, fucking Harvey Weinstein got it. He was in solitary. Solitary?
Yeah, but he's probably getting visited by people that are going out of the country all the time. There's no way that man is.
Oh, he's charged. What is he doing?
Eternal lawyers.
Ah!
Doom eternal lawyers.
What were those staggered attacks he was doing?
Wouldn't the medical infrastructure, yeah. Wouldn't the medical infrastructure to quarantine it just be to not let any visitors come in and to make sure you're checking every security guard?
I think that prisons totally have the infrastructure to quarantine. It's a fucking prison.
Yeah, like you just stop letting other people come in.
You
and
put them in their cells.
Like, or everybody that you arrest, you just test before you put them in the jail. Like, you should realistically be testing people before you put people in a jail anyway, in case they get everybody fucking sick. But everybody in the jail is going to get it. But only if people with it are going in the jail.
You can keep people separate in the jail. Like, it's made for that. It depends on the jail, but...
And some of them will die, and that's bad. Yeah, but, like, some of them will die when they're released and they don't have medical coverage and they're fucking felons. Like,
if it's like a supermax or like a higher security one, then they all have their own cells anyways, or at least like 2 people to a cell. Just leave them in their cells. Problem solved. If it's like a minimum security one where they're all in like bunks, then more of a problem.
AKA Weinstein.
Was he in that?
There's no way he's in a super jail.
Wait, oh, are you kidding me? He's such a target. He's definitely like in his own cell. He's in protective custody for sure.
He's not in a super jail. He is in a min security, but like they've got eyes on him because he's important.
I see him being completely alone. Like,
here's the thing. I don't think he has a bunkmate. I think that they just have him in a light security situation.
I think it's light security, but I think it's light security by himself.
That's probably just due to money, though.
Probably money and, like I said, the fact that he's just like a target. How have I not missed this up?
He was in Rikers? Really?
Really? Oh, okay. See, that's up there.
He was in Jonathan T. Frakes. Those are two things combined.
What?
Jonathan Frakes is the actor that plays Riker, and Riker's middle name starts with a T.
Okay, okay.
Jonathan Frakes is also great, except in Picard, because everybody's terrible in Picard.
Yeah. Did you see the AMA where the guy was like defending it? Or it wasn't an AMA, it was an article where he was talking about like, the fans are just really upset no matter what I do. And it's like, no, you just messed everything up.
They're not upset at everything no matter what. It's you just are bad. Like,
oh, fuck. I forgot I need to destroy the crystal. He's invincible.
Oh my god. Are you shitting me that he still has that mechanic?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Why is his light blue?
It is blue. I think there's something with the environment, I guess.
Like, he's actually just adopted Seath the Scaleless's laser abilities, but turned them into lightning. Like Pasta, just he still has the crystal.
Can't believe that works. Thornstein bleed? I don't remember the lore. Is he just a suit of armor? He's a guy, right?
Does the wolf bleed? As far as I'm aware, they can bleed. Yeah. What?
Do you know that gay YouTuber that you're like, hey, look at this? I'm like, I watched him. He does like the 5-minute crafts. He's really loud. He has like the short hair.
Yeah.
So apparently, John Legend's wife was like, we need lettuce, please. We can't find any anywhere. If you give us lettuce, I'll give you banana bread. And he was like, bitch, I got lettuce. And so he traded lettuce for banana bread. He met John Legend and his wife. They stood 6 feet apart and they slid everything over on like a scooter. And so he's just him taking pictures with him and John Legend and his wife. It's great. I'm so happy.
Don't call Chrissy Teigen John Legend's wife. I don't know who.
I don't like Chrissy Teigen, so I also don't like John Legend, so
they're not fake people. They're not hallucinations. I don't think. If I remember the lore right.
Also, I just did a quick Google search, and it's not how you spell her last name. Or her first name, for that matter.
It doesn't matter. They're both really... I don't like them. They're annoying.
Dude, I love the Hollow Thief set.
I don't know anything about either of them.
Yeah, I don't even know who you're talking about, so... I've heard the name before, I think, but...
Yeah, John Legend is big big singer...
well, apparently he is a singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, theater director, film producer, keyboardist. Which is somehow different.
How's that not a pianist?
His wife, I think, is a model. All I know is
I like to say mobster.
All I know is I watched an interview of her once, and I went, "Wow, you're fucking annoying," and I never watched anything about her again.
Yeah, she is IMG Models, which I'm assuming is Image, because the world is terrible.
I'm going to go get food. Be right back.
I don't really have a ring to help me with this situation, huh?
I know nothing about anyone we're talking about. Yep. I like how, like, just all of us except for
I looked away.
Nothing except for Rachel.
Oh, God!
It's like 2 people out of 5. Is one of the few celebs on Twitter that Twitter likes. Other than Kojumbo.
Kojimbo's not a celebrity. What I'm talking about.
He is 100% a celebrity at this point.
No. Kojima.
I mean, he hangs out with like all the people.
That's because they work together. I mean, they became friends too, but it doesn't mean that he's...
I was gonna say, like, no, let's roll that back. He didn't work with Del Toro before they were friends. He became friends with Del Toro and convinced him to work with them.
Yeah, not a celebrity. Totally not a celebrity. Dude, I hate that every time I walk in here, there's the sound of a boss dying.
Nobody outside of games in the US would know him. Here's the thing, though. If that's the qualification, then celebrity is a really loose term because there's a ton of people that you can go, this person is famous, and people go, who?
It's more like the average American.
Okay, but that's still a problem then, because then it's the problem with internet celebrity also being a thing, because so many people will go, you don't know this account? And then I'll look up the person, they'll have 3 million followers, and I'll go, who the fuck is this?
I do agree that like there's a separation now in people that follow internet celebrities and people that don't. But
and it's like if you are, I'm gonna specify, I don't think it's games in the U.S. I think it's, are you a person who knows tech and video games or pop culture on the internet specifically? Then you know Kojumbo. Real life, you probably don't care about video games. You probably care about
hey, you do
whoever.
Now.
Honestly, major publications should talk more about Kojima in like pop culture senses outside of gaming stuff, because that guy is friends with too many influential people somehow. Like, I don't know how Kojima swings it, where he just befriends these rich, famous people and gets them to be cameos in his games.
Or characters.
Or characters. Just straight up freaking...
Ah, he's so fast.
Just right there.
Excuse me, sir.
I hope he gets to make one movie and then never anymore. Nick, I found an item in Animal Crossing you might like.
Hold on. Oh, how about that?
I can't get in it though.
Kind of fucked up that a Dragon Slayer is using magic to make himself immortal, but you know, these are morals.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because then he has infinite time to kill dragons.
Yeah, but it's like a Blade situation where he's also one of them.
So
ah! Why am I okay?
Why am I okay?
I don't know. I have a hard time saying no.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And I give you shit about it all the time.
I know. One of my friends just texted me, and they were like, "Hey, I know the answer is probably no." And I'm like, "Okay, well, that makes me feel less bad for saying no if I do say no."
Okay.
But they're like, my boyfriend is going to be at the airport. I don't have a car to pick him up.
No, don't let them use your car.
No. They're asking me if they give me $30.
No, don't pick him up.
When I pick him up, but I'm like,
No.
he's gonna be covered in the corona.
Yeah, don't go to an airport right now.
a good reason not to.
He's literally flying from Los Angeles.
What the fuck was that attack? Oh no. What is this lightning doing? Get out of here, you tall man.
But it's like, can't you just get an Uber? I feel like an Uber would be about $30, right?
Oh yeah, 100% get an Uber. Yeah, I passed an Uber driver and they were set up in fucking hazmat gear. That driver was, so they're out. At least some are.
I love the guy that made the, what do you fucking call it? The Death Stranding suit to carry his baby to the hospital.
It's pretty great.
No, what the attack is, but it's like bugged out in this arena.
This ramen's really hot.
Well, I just got catnip in Animal Crossing.
Oh shit.
Yay! Cat grass! I also have cat grass right by my cat tower.
I still don't
I got
have
a loft bed.
I still can't fight the 4 kings.
Yeah, you really can't.
Oh shit! Hello.
Fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above.
I don't remember how this guy's quest works at all.
He has not been able to find the Abyss Walker ring, and it's like every time we go somewhere, we just have to go like, we don't know if this is gonna work or not.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for 4 Lloyd's talismans.
Thank you for the Abyss Walker ring.
That would be amazing if Onion Knight gave me the ring. What if that's where it is? What if that's where it's randomized? What if it's randomized where he gives me the slab down in the Ash Lake?
You brick the quest by killing him.
Okay, isn't that where he's going right now? Down to Ash Lake? How do I do it?
Probably.
Chat, how do I get the slab from him? I don't remember.
What if it's locked behind a covenant? The worst part is these are all actual possibilities.
He goes on the Isles, does he?
Yeah. I mean, just look it up.
Being quarantined or self-isolating, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is making me realize how often I go out to eat.
Yeah, and it's always why I'm like, again? Like, you always go like, what? And I'm just like, it just seems like a lot.
Or
thing with tooth mouth?
how much I just go shopping.
He doesn't help
Yeah,
against the
again,
gaping
which is
dragons,
why it
does
always
he?
seems like a lot.
You mean the gaping dragon doesn't help with that? Or you mean something else?
The giant things with the tooth mouse on top is definitely Isolith.
Oh, the things that shoot out the acid that corrode your stuff. Yeah, Lovecraft looking. Yeah.
The ones that eat you and then turn you like into a Blender Man.
Oh, that's right. He goes into that bottom area where they all are. I didn't go down there, and there are items down there, so I should.
Are you playing Dark Souls 1?
Yes.
Yeah. The original version too.
Yeah, no, I don't have that remastered shit. Get out of here.
Are there people still playing that?
Oh, totally. I mean, I don't know about this version.
That's how we got that summon the other day.
Oh, shit.
Like, there was that person that tried to invade or whatever when he was online by accident.
Yeah, being online by accident. Wouldn't that be weird? Wouldn't that just be weird?
It was weird.
If you were just online by accident. Restarting Dark Souls? Okay.
I would love if he got banned. Just didn't you get soft banned in Dark Souls 2 or 3?
Not soft banned. I got banned from the online in 3.
How'd you get banned?
No idea. Literally, their anti-cheat.
You emailed them and then the email was gone.
Yeah. Okay. So their anti-cheat was like way too sensitive, and it banned me. And I managed to send an email for a request to unban me, which took like 4 weeks. And then I got banned again. And then I went back to the email, and the link that was in that to like where I send the request was just not there anymore, because I think the company shut down or something like that handles their requests for that.
So you're just banned.
I'm just banned from Dark Souls 3, and I really like the PvP in that game, so it sucks.
You have to buy it again.
Honestly, I just remembered that I'm banned in that. Oh, no. Remember how I got around it? I shared the game with a different Steam account that I also own. I made it think that I was sharing it with somebody else, but actually just logged into a different Steam account.
Yeah.
So it was a different account in Dark Souls 3, and then transferred all my saves over.
Yeah.
Let's go down to the Daughter of Chaos then, and head over there.
That's something that honestly, like, we should all just do, is make like one pool account and link all of our accounts to it.
Oh shit, that's actually a genius.
And just have infinite games for everybody. Because you can link up to like 5 computers, right? So it's just like between you, Rachel, and I. Boom.
If I give her 30 humanity, doesn't she give me an item on top of unlocking the shortcut?
I think you get something for that.
Yeah, don't you get the Fire Tempest?
Yeah, like the that you fire out of the ground by touching it.
I barely have 30 humanity though. I don't know if I want to do that. I could use
Hold on,
those.
I'm gonna see if she gives you anything else.
Could use those huge humanities.
Hey, I found peaches.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's just Chaos Storm and opening the shortcut at 30.
Okay.
You can give her up to 80, but the result is nothing.
Okay, well, sometimes you just want to be nice to the spider lady.
I really love reading wikis for stuff like this because you get descriptions like the egghead can be cured by using an egg vermifuge. Keep in mind that if you break the Chaos Servants Covenant, you can no longer buy the antidote for the egg. Antidote for the egg.
Antidote for the egg. Maggots.
If you do not cure the egghead, then after you collect 100,000 souls, it will, quote, upgrade, containing more effects. The egghead grows larger.
Did you see the clip of NL when he got to New Game Plus on his last randomizer? And it was him wielding a weapon that he couldn't wield with one hand. And he said, me in the first Dark Souls randomizer, and it's the character like barely able to swing it. And then me in the second randomizer. And he says, I think I'm gonna egg. And he does the egg attack where it shoots the maggot thing out of the top of his head. It was very good. I love how he got egged, cured it, and then got egged again.
Spider Lady does have a rough life.
Yes. Be nice to her.
I love that, like, taunting shield thing as you just drop down.
Glad you know.